Welcome to Winging It. We're playing Gloomhaven Digital today. I am going to not be playing a scenario this session. I am just going to be retiring Stabby, at least I think I can, and then after that I will be unlocking the 3 Spears class, so that's pretty cool. So what we need to do for her, she needs, let's see, she needs to get uh, 5 more items here. Um, so yeah, so we'll see what we need to buy. So we'll go to the merchant. We're just gonna get cheap stuff. An iron helmet. That will be her second helmet. All right, so we got 2 of those now. We'll get the hide armor. Will be 2 chest items. Okay. Let's see, her gold is down to 92. We should be okay. Um, we can get a poison dagger. They have to be different. I hope so. Hope not. Um, let's go look at her. Let's see where we're at. 11, 12, 13, only 2 more items, which is going to be a foot item and a pocket item. Okay, so, whoops, what am I doing? Wrong button. I do want to go ahead and just donate to the Temple of the Great Oak, because that helps our city out. Okay, and then we'll go back to the merchant, since she's about to be retired. I've never retired in the digital version, so we'll get the winged shoes, and we just need to get, we'll get a minor power potion, only 9 gold. That should do it. Yep, so she's retired. Personal quest completed. Announce retirement. I don't think we have an option, right? Yeah. It took you a while, but at last you have amassed enough equipment to set up a modest shop of your own. You have no further need to slink around dungeons, fighting for your life that can be left to those you adventured with. Carrying your merchandise, you make for Gloomhaven's gates. Part of you will miss your fellow mercenaries, but before long your head is swimming with daydreams of becoming a real merchant. You're sure they will find someone new to manage their inventory. All right, there we go. And we unlocked the 3 Spears class. So obviously there will be spoilers. Alright, that's the quartermaster.
After a phlegmatic farewell with one of the band's most determined mercenaries, you find yourself wondering if others may have shaped Gloomhaven's future, only to leave the city. You have heard of a town records building in the Coin District, but never visited. Deciding that it would be the best place to satiate your curiosity, you make your way to the large circular structure in the heart of the district. Stepping through the arched doorway of the town records building, you see it houses a massive yet woefully understocked library. A sinking feeling takes hold of your gut as you take in the barren shelves. You don't want the memory of your departed colleague to die with you inside one of Gloomhaven's dungeons. With an idea brewing in your mind, you search for one of the record keepers in the library. It takes a considerable while, but eventually you happen upon a small man meticulously rearranging what few books are on the shelves. You waste no time relaying your great idea to him.
Okay. Oh, wow, my scenario win rate was only 56.2%. Well, that's a thing. Okay.
So, you want to start some sort of record of all the mercenaries who've moved on from Gloomhaven? The short, bearded man asks with a scowl. Sounds a little arrogant to me, but I'm sure I've got a spare record book somewhere in the stacks. He puts down his pen into the spine of the book he was inking and steps out from behind the counter at the front of the town records building. I'll be back in a bit. Don't steal anything. He gets in one more good scowl before turning and walking towards the back of the building, nearly tripping on his overly long robe multiple times. As he slips behind one of the many shelves of books, your attention shifts to the building itself. The town records building is a large, circular structure on the west side of the Coin District. Built as a status symbol for the town of wealthy merchants, anyone who actually enters can quickly see that the massive library is woefully understocked. Some sections, such as the teachings and philosophies of the Great Oak, are reasonably full, but many others have just a handful of books occupying long, barren shelves. Perhaps this was why some of your merchant friends were so adamant about you taking a trip to the town records building in the first place. Recording your party's exploits creates more content to fill these empty halls. With this in mind, your thoughts turn to the open book directly in front of you, the one the clerk was working on. There are 2 texts on the counter, and it looks as if the clerk was in the process of transcribing the writing of one into the other. Looking more closely, however, you notice the titles are different. The complete book is titled The Rise of Human Civilization, while the other is titled The History of Gloomhaven by Dominic Scrim. Intrigued, you begin to read what he was writing. At some point thousands of years ago, humans stopped hiding in caves and began to form societies out in the open, erecting modest farming villages that eventually grew into the massive, sprawling cities we see today. Living out in the open was never easy, though. There were wars, both amongst themselves and with other races, such as the Valraths to the south. More troubling, however, were the constant raids from the more barbaric races of the world. Inox and Vermling tribes, who had no concept of peace and wanted only to kill and destroy. Walls were always necessary, as were the armed men who guarded those walls. For this reason, the civilization of man grew and developed under a militaristic rule. Those skilled in warfare held the highest positions in society and governed from a perspective of keeping their charges safe from outside attacks. While this regime of strength kept the human race alive and functioning, it did stagnate the growth of other cultural facets of society. What the civilization lacked in culture, though, it made up for with rapid expansion and settlements spreading out from the north to every corner of the continent. This created a strong foothold to ensure that humans would continue to prosper and never again have to go back to hiding in caves. Best to start at the beginning, eh? Dominic now stands before you with a small amount of leather-bound parchment. I found this in the back. It should do well for your purposes, but I see you've found something as well. He shifts his feet a bit and hands you the parchment. Most people see Gloomhaven as some backwoods caravan stop, he says, in an accusatory tone. A necessary evil in the middle of a deadly wilderness. But I disagree. I love Gloomhaven, and I believe its history needs to be documented. I think this town plays a far more important role in the history of this continent than anyone realizes, and I'm going to prove it. Dominic flashes a brief nervous smile, and then grabs up the 2 books on the counter. But it's not finished yet, not by a long shot. Come back later, and I might have more history to share.
All right, so we need to create a new mercenary. We're going to choose, of course, the quartermaster. All right, so I have never played the quartermaster. A friend of mine played it in our campaign, so I've seen it, but I don't remember much. So yeah, we're gonna select this. We're gonna call him Gearhead because, you know, can I make that up? Okay, because he likes gear. All right. So we can either kill 20 different types of monsters or kill 20 elite monsters. Both are unlocking the what we refer to in the board game version as the 2 minis. But okay, different types of monsters probably sounds easier. Let's get that done. All right, deal. Now we have some. Okay, we get to level up. So we get to pick. We're level 2, so we only get 1 card to pick up. So let's see what we got. Okay, we got the Reforge or this attack wound. Oh man, that's a good card. Move, attack, move. Okay. You or an adjacent ally may rush 1 spent or consumed 1 hand item or 2 hand item. And that's not a burn card? and then you can recover up to 2 of your discarded cards. Well, I'm pretty sure that's good. I'm pretty much taking that. Can't imagine that not being the card I want. Okay, we have a refresh when we were consumed small items. Okay, one adjacent may refresh all of their spent items. That's not a burn card? Goodness. Okay. Oh, he's got a heal. Nice. So we can actually a little bit retire the healing from the Mind Thief and let this guy kind of be our support, because this is a very supporty class. And she can just go straight damage. Right, so. Oh man, attack 2, range 3, wound is good though. Maybe I do want that because we can already take this scroll of recall. Well, or this reserved energy. Like, why would I take that for an one-handed item versus? It's this consumed item. We're gonna grab that because why not? All right, so let's see what we want here. We definitely want that. So what are we gonna get rid of instead of? These ranged attacks are good. Oh, move is really good. Move 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, these cleaves are hard to pull off in 2-player, so we'll just get those. Attack 2, move 1, attack 2. Move 5 is good, but I don't know. Attack 3, muddle. The 1 string each of your attack actions. If you use an item, add +1 attack to the entire attack action. Yeah, I don't see me using that. Loot 2 on the top? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to be looting like crazy. Then we're going to heal, restock. Refresh one of the spent items or consumed items. Okay, so spend. Bottom attack is good though. Oh, we have an aura for the shield. That's nice. I think I want this instead of the restock. Alright, I have to get better at knowing what my items can do. This guy moves really slow, which means I may want this crushing hammer to just be able to move a little bit faster. Oh, we have this iron bulwark, which will work pretty well, and gives a shield for everybody else. Alright, so there we go. That is our situation. Oh, we get to buy some items. We definitely... Okay, we get a perk, actually. So I guess we're going... Oh, ignore negative item effects and add 2 +1 cards. But we don't have ignore scenario effects. Well, let's see what items we're actually going to buy. We only have 45 gold. Obviously, getting things. I kind of want the iron helmet so he doesn't get crit. Oh, the empowering talisman's pretty good though. Because we could just, refresh a consumed item and just go for days. Well, let's see. Does that mean he can get his Warhammer back? His cards? I'm not sure. We really want things that will exhaust. So, boy, this is tough to think about. boots of striding, I think. Get those. The extra movement's good, and then we definitely want some power potions and things. Um, so major healing. Oh, we can't afford a major healing. We'll get a minor healing potion. And minor power potion? No, stamina potion. Get items back. Cards back. Ugh. I should have gotten like a poison dagger. Even a piercing blow. He can do range attacks, right? I guess we're just going to see how this class goes. Alright. We don't have any negative item effects, so I think we just... Can we get rid of the -2? Oh, we got 2 available perks. Add 1 refresh item. Oh, he needs some money. We can't get rid of the... I love getting rid of the negative cards, though. So let's just get rid of the 2 -1s. Or 2 of the -1s. We'll still have a -2, which we can't get rid of. Alright. Yeah, we'll just do that. I should have gotten, like, the shield or something. Well, we'll get some more money as we go. Alright. I shouldn't have taken these boots of striding. They were a little bit expensive. Oh, we only have 1 slot, and I got 2 of these. That was not amazing. Not good choices. Yeah. This is me being bad at Gloomhaven. Alright, well, anyway, I'm going to cut it there, and then we'll go on our first adventure with these 2. And clearly, I have, I have some work to do with learning how to play my... um, yeah, it's good. Actually, before I cut it, I'm going to go ahead and change out her loadout. I don't think we need this silent scream anymore. I think we take the feedback loop for the move. You know what? I'll just keep the loadout the same. All right, yeah, I'm gonna cut it there. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time on Winging It.